ProPublica and the Texas Tribune found more than 60 instances of nepotism, self-dealing, and conflict of interest in 27 different private schools across Texas that would have likely violated state laws had those schools been public. We found that 2 private schools in Dallas awarded more than $7 million in contracts to companies connected to their board members. Public or charter school leaders who violate rules banning hiring relatives or awarding contracts to board members could face removal from office, fines, or even state jail felony charges. But that's not the case for private schools. We also found that at least 7 private schools have issued personal loans to their school leaders, often reaching $100,000 or more, under terms that are typically hidden from public view. One of these loans came from a school in the Dallas area called Greenhill, which loaned almost $100,000 to its current head of school, Lee Hark, for a down payment on a house. Texas recently passed one of the largest and most expensive school voucher programs in the country. The state is spending at least $1 billion on private education over the next 2 years, but with almost none of the accountability required of the public and charter school systems. This lack of oversight has parallels to when Texas lawmakers authorized charter schools in the 90s and exempted them from many state regulations. But over time, the state has increased its restrictions on charter schools in response to concerns about financial mismanagement and academic performance. For this investigation, we examined nonprofit tax filings for 90 of the 200 private schools in Texas with the highest enrollment. Those filings were not available for the other 110 schools because for-profit and religious schools typically aren't required to make tax documents public. One important thing to keep in mind is that all of the examples we found are likely an undercount. We found dozens more potential conflicts, but the private schools provided very limited information about them in their tax returns. So we're going to continue reporting on Texas's changing education landscape, so if you're a teacher, parent, student, or taxpayer, we want to hear about it. To read more, go to ProPublica.org or click the link in our bio.